Okay, we're back to the interior. First thing we'll start with is the steering wheel. On your steering wheel you have your cruise control, audio and telephone controls. Talk more about that. The lighting and the head-up display. The head-up display is a fantastic feature. I'll kind of give you a visual of it here. You can see it. Nice thing about the head-up display is it can move up and down to give you a precise position to just improve the visibility out of the windshield. Also in that head-up display, I'm going to kind of zoom in here to see if we can get a little bit closer. There we go. You can change the data that is displayed, so you can have a full display with your tachometer, your speed, and your temperature. You can have direction, temperature, and speed and gear, and then finally just your speed. And then with the navigation unit, it will also give you a variety of other navigation directions in that window as well. Up here you have a beautiful high resolution center display, which is by default will give you your speedometer, which is a really slick altimeter design. I tell you, really a stunning visual display. And of course, true to Saab, you've got a number of other driving data and vehicle information menu. So a very pleasurable car to drive aesthetically in a lot of ways, that just being one of them. Over here to the audio system, this is the Harman Kardon 11 speaker surround sound system that is loaded with a lot of nice technology. One of my favorites is the USB connectivity. Right now I have my iPod hooked up. The iPod connectivity allows you to control the entire content of your iPod at the touch of the steering wheel buttons or the dash buttons. So my iPod stays charged, I can control the content, sounds wonderful. There's also an auxiliary input as well, which would be simply a line in audio feed, no control. XM, of course, AM, FM, and a CD player. There we go. So we get your CD playing, and really can't ask for much more in terms of audio. The menu for the configuration of the car, like your sport mode, radio settings, vehicle settings, a variety of different settings can all be controlled right here. And there's really not much you cannot control in this car or change, such as door locks and things like that. They give you a variety of controls and customization. Down below here we have your 6-speed automatic transmission, the only transmission available in the V6 Turbo. However, in the 4-cylinder, which will be upcoming in really just a couple of days, you'll have the option of a 6-speed manual, which is really a lot of us are looking forward to. Down below here you have your DriveSense chassis control. This nice little dial here counterclockwise moves us to comfort. As you can see, as I move that, it will display right up here in my little screen. Comfort will give you the softest dampening of your suspension. If you go to intelligent, it will really kind of stay in comfort, but will react with some sport mode settings or functions when needed. And then of course you just jump it right over to sport, and that gives you tighter steering, tighter dampening in the suspension, pushes more torque to the back wheels to give you a rear wheel drive sensation, and changes the shift patterns, of course, for a more performance ride. This has a lane departure warning, which will let you know when you move out of lane unintentionally. It is intelligent enough to know if you are deliberately moving out of lane. Front park assist, and of course standard rear park assist, electronic emergency brake, which is a nice piece of technology, but also frees up the center storage area for a lot more room. You have dual cup holders. Smart little intelligent design here. You can push that little tab down and make a shallower cup holder. A nice little spot here right there for your key fob. Of course, if you don't have a stack of keys on it like I do, it would fit perfectly, but it does fit. The armrest does position itself up or back for a couple of different places to put your arm. Now below in this very nice deep storage area, you have your auxiliary and your USB connectivity, and you might not be able to see it, but you have your second power outlet, so you can actually charge up a couple different gadgets. Up above you have the auto dimming mirror with OnStar integrated, and HomeLink, garage door opener, and dome lights, of course. The Aero unfortunately does not give you the sunroof, but for the 11 model you will get one, and it will be the panoramic sunroof, which is basically the entire length of the roof will be glass with the front half opening. It'll be very nice. Over here, one more thing about storage. You have this little storage compartment which is kind of hidden away. I've got it filled up with some of the clutter that I don't want in the rest of the car. Sunglasses, a little towel to wipe things down if I need to. Nice place for stuff like that. All right, thanks for watching the first of many walk-arounds on the new 9.5. We'll do some more cars in the future, and of course the 9.4X coming out, being launched in November, coming out next year. We'll do one on that as well. Thanks again. Enjoyed being here, and we'll talk soon.